Hey, what's up, everybody? MopHead here from Eat, Sleep, Mix, Repeat, and today got some more reviews for you. All right. So today we got some more kind of well-known recipes to review for you today. So the first one we're going to review is the most mixed recipe on all the flavors. That's God Milk by Skittles Ninja, and yeah, it's the most mixed recipe on all the flavors, so gotta review it at some point then. So we'll get right into it. The recipe reads 3% TFA Bavarian cream, 3% TFA cheesecake graham crust, 1% TFA dragon fruit, 4% TFA strawberry, and 4% TFA strawberry ripe. Yeah, it's not bad. It's definitely far from the best strawberry combination that I've ever had. Actually, I really don't like the strawberry combination that much. It's not terrible, but yeah, I don't see what Colt's thing is with TFA strawberry because I never really used it before, and I know he's always talking about how he likes it, and I know a lot of people say they don't like it, and yeah, I kind of see why. You get this weird I don't know, this weird kind of plastic taste, and it's got this weird waxy mouthfeel. It's just not very good. I don't know. I'm just talking about the TFA strawberry. That was, I don't know. I'm not feeling the TFA strawberry in it, but besides that, it's pretty decent. Yeah, it's definitely more of like a milk than like a strawberry cream. You know, it's a little lighter than you would expect, compared to like a strawberry cream, which is good. You know, it's kind of nice to have that just kind of like lighter strawberry milk, flavor. What else? I think the best thing about this recipe, and this is an older recipe too, is the use of TFA cheesecake graham crust. Because I'm guessing this is kind of like one of the first times people realize that TFA cheesecake graham crust is a fucking god awful cheesecake, but it's a very useful flavor. Honestly, I've been using it just kind of more and more as I get into mixing because it's really useful. It's just like a good way to get some body in your recipe, and that's usually what I use it for. Is especially if I'm doing like something like this, like a milk or a cream or something like that, and I just feel like the recipe doesn't have enough body to it. TFA cheesecake graham crust just has it's all like mid notes kind of, so it can just fill in a recipe really nicely, especially if you're trying to bridge creams or something like that, and you don't want to do anything too crazy to them. You're just going to kind of add some body to your vape. It's a good one to do that. It adds a little bit of mouthfeel. You do get like slight bakery notes in it because of it. In this one, he did a pretty good job of keeping those bakery notes down with like the Bavarian cream. So you get more of just the body rather than, because cheesecake graham crust, I've used it as a straight graham crust before. If you use it kind of a little higher and then maybe mix in some other, like another graham crust or like some Inware biscuit or something or some AP, basically just turns into a really nice graham cracker. But here, yeah, he did a pretty good job of keeping it like kind of authentic to milk, and those like kind of bakery notes do kind of help with the milk kind of undertones. Yeah, just my biggest gripe with it is the strawberry could be done so much better. Honestly, even just subbing in like Capella Sweet Strawberry or FA Red Touch or FA Juicy Strawberry or just FA Juicy Strawberry is probably a weird one to do with strawberry ripe, but yeah, there's just a lot better ways to go about strawberry than this. But it's still a pretty decent recipe. you gotta imagine it inspired a lot of other strawberry recipes. So you gotta give it a little credit at least for that. But it's pretty decent. I'm glad I gave it a mix to try it out. Yeah, every once in a while you gotta try the hype. You know, it's not quite as great as, you know, it's been brought up to be, but it's still not a bad recipe. Yeah, I definitely won't mix it again. It was more of just an experience of trying it out. Like I said, you know, it's worth mixing if you have the flavors. I definitely wouldn't go and buy TFA strawberry if that's the one you're missing. Because I'm glad I just bought a little like 10 ml bottle, and I don't even know if I'll get through it. I mean, I'll never use it in my recipes. So it'll just sit around and get used if, you know, for reviewing recipes if it happens to come across them. But yeah, you're not going to be seeing it come up in MopHead's recipes because it's not very good. Anything else I want to say about it? Yeah, that's mostly it. If I had to rate it, yeah, I'd give it like a 3.5 out of 5. I mean, it's pretty decent, especially for having kind of like a crappy flavoring in it. But yeah, just I think the simple sub of putting in Capella Sweet Strawberry for TFA Strawberry would make a pretty big difference in it. Yeah, that's pretty much what I have for that one. And then since I reviewed God Milk, I thought I'd review Mother of God's Milk. Thought that would be kind of interesting, kind of compare the two. So Mother of God's Milk is by IDT10, which is kind of nice because you remember it was like a few weeks ago, I did, what was it? Mother of Dragon's Milk or something that I really didn't like. So here's somewhat of a redemption for him. So the recipe reads 2% TFA Bavarian Cream, 4% TFA Dragon Fruit, 3% TFA Strawberry, 2% TFA Strawberry Ripe, and 3% TFA Vanilla Swirl. So yeah, and it's kind of funny. He puts inspired by God Milk by Skittles Ninja and my own Mother of Dragon's Milk recipes, but better than either of those after a 1 week steep. This has been steeping a lot longer than 1 week, but he calls it a dragonberry milk, which it kind of is. It's kind of weird. I think because upping the dragon fruit kind of did bring it to more of like a berry realm, like compared to just like a straight strawberry. Whereas like in God Milk, the little bit of dragon fruit was just in there just to kind of help out the strawberry, and this one it definitely comes out a little bit more forward. And I would say I do like this one better than God's Milk, or definitely a lot better than Mother of Dragon's Milk, and I do like it better than God's Milk. Yeah, I still think it would have been better with a different strawberry than TFA strawberry, but the dragon fruit definitely kind of hides some of those off notes in it. And let me see, and then he used vanilla swirl and Bavarian cream, so he pretty much used vanilla swirl instead of the cheesecake graham crust, which makes it a little bit sweeter, a little bit more creamy, and then you get that a little bit like vanilla in it. That I think kind of helps it out too. I think that helps also bring down the off notes in TFA strawberry. So honestly, if you were gonna go out and mix one of these, this is the one I would mix up. I think this one is definitely better. Yeah, this one's actually pretty good. And I think because it's not so much of a straight strawberry. So yeah, like I said, the TFA strawberry doesn't quite come off as kind of odd as it does in God's Milk. So could have still been done a little bit better, but yeah, not bad. So I guess this one, Yeah, so I guess this one I'll give a 4 out of 5. Yeah, it's pretty interesting how we got that kind of berry taste out of just like dragon fruit and strawberry. You know, I mean, like almost like a mixed berry. You know. Yeah, it's pretty weird. That you really don't get strawberry out of it. Yeah, you get like dragon fruit and berry, which I was kind of surprised when I read the description. I was like, yeah, I don't really see how you get like kind of more like a mixed berry out of, you know, just using strawberry and dragon fruit. But yeah, kind of blended, interesting, and it's pretty nice. And I think I like it because you get a little bit of tartness out of it compared to like God's Milk. It's not just straight up sweet. It's sweet and a little tart. So maybe it's a little bit more flavorful. And I do think the creams are worked in a little bit better in this one. Yeah, that was by IDT10. I don't remember if I said that or not. But yeah, by IDT10. So I'm glad that I like this one a lot more than I liked Mother of Dragon's Milk, because that one I just really wasn't feeling. And then the last recipe we have is one I was pretty excited to try. Is Mango Sticky Rice by Shindo. Yeah, this one just sounded really interesting. And I think it was one of the reasons I got Flavor Express sweet rice, was because I really wanted to try this recipe out. So this recipe reads 1.5% Flavor Art Coconut, 0.75% TFA Coconut Candy, 1% Flavor Art Cream Fresh, 3.5% Flavora Mango, 0.2% Capella Super Sweet, and 5% Flavor Express Sweet Rice. Yeah, this one was really interesting. The one thing that caught me off guard was I expected it to be a lot sweeter, and it's almost more of a savory flavor, which is pretty interesting, pretty nice. Definitely something. This one's definitely something different. You know, definitely something different than most of the recipes out there. It was a really nice use of the Flavor Express sweet rice. You know, definitely shows how good of a flavor Flavora mango is. Yeah, definitely the best mango so far I've tried, and tried I think three of them, 3 or 4 mangoes, and yeah, Flavora definitely is the best one. Pretty glad I got that flavoring now. Coconut doesn't come out too much in it, but it definitely helps. It's kind of nice. Like the coconut's not super upfront, but it definitely helps out the recipe. Gives it a little bit of creaminess, a little bit of nuttiness. Yeah, and even surprising with like the coconut candy and the Capella Super Sweet, you just don't get like a super sweet like candied kind of flavoring out of it. You get this pretty almost savory flavor out of it. And that's another thing nice about Flavora Mango. It's not like overly sweet or candied or anything. It's pretty authentic tasting. You get kind of like the tart notes from a mango that you get in like a natural mango. You know, that I think a lot of flavoring companies don't really try and go for in their flavorings, but yeah, Flavora went for it. And I think they're definitely kind of holding the crown on mango right now. So yeah, this one I really enjoy, and it's honestly been getting better too. I think I originally tried this one like a week ago, and I think it's even better today. It's been it's been steeping for like over a month now. So it is. It's just really nicely. It's just a really nice cohesive recipe. It's blended very well together. Um, yeah, so I think this one may go 4.5 out of 5. and I'm really enjoying it. This is definitely one I would suggest mixing up just to try something different. Try and see what kind of like a little bit more of a savory recipe kind of can taste like. Oh yeah, then I picked this guy up. I picked up the mod too, but yeah, the Wasp. Fred's been talking about it a lot. You see him vaping on it a lot. I really dig it. It's kind of cool because yeah, it's a flavor addy. I mean, look how short that little compared to like my Mad Dog, you know, little short thing. And they're only like $12, and I got mine off 3F Vape, so I don't know. I didn't see them. They're kind of hard to find, but 3F Vape has them, and they're in China, so the shipping takes like a couple weeks. But yeah, it's only like a $12 addy, and it gets really good flavor. I was actually expecting, I didn't realize it wasn't like a mouth to lung, and I'm not really into mouth to lung devices. So if you're like me and you want good flavor, especially as a mixer, you want to have at least a couple addies that get really good flavor. And so it gets really good flavor without having to deal with that mouth to lung, like trying to suck, golf bottom, garden hose type thing. So, actually it almost has too much. Like I have the airflow. I've been cutting the airflow off about halfway. Like I kind of wish their airflow was a little more restricted almost. Or I think it would be cool if they maybe came up with another top cap that had like smaller air slots in it. I think that'd be really cool. But anyways, so if you're like me and you really don't like the whole mouth to lung thing, but you want a good flavor addy, this is a good way to go about it, and it's cheap as hell. And yeah, it's just really cool. Nice little single coil, super easy to build on. Like I've been vaping it at 45 watts, so battery life's been lasting I've been getting 2 days out of my batteries. You can still get, a decent amount of vapor. But I've really been digging this addy. And so when I picked that up, I got the drag too. And I think the drag was like $50. So all in all, it's pretty much like a $65 setup, So I think I have atomizers that cost more than $65. And it's a pretty decent setup. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I hope everybody's doing good out there. I hope you guys are mixing up some good recipes. And until next time, eat, sleep, mix, repeat. Talk to you guys later.